Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Toronto Raptors. At center, Precious Achiuwa. At point guard, Goran Dragic. At small forward, OG Anunoby. At the other forward position, Pascal Siakam. At the other guard position, Fred VanVleet. The head coach of the visiting team is Nick Nurse. Let's meet the starter for your Philadelphia 76ers. At guard, 6'5", number 18, Shake Milton. At the small forward position, at 6'6", number 14, Danny. Forward, 6'8", number 12, Tobias Harris. At guard, 6'10", number 25, and Simmons. At center, 7 foot, number 21. Your Philadelphia 76ers head coach is Doc Rivers. And let's hear it for your Philadelphia 76ers.
Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me tonight, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, with our Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you very much. Well, it may be hard to remember now, but Joel Embiid did miss his first 2 seasons due to injuries. He said, "It was rough. Think about what I went through and how it prepared me to be a better man. I really feel like I'm the process, and the process is about me. So every time I step on the court, it's all about having fun. I'm just enjoying my time in the league." Kevin, back to you.
A lot of depth in there, David. Thank you for that one. And here's a look at some numbers for Gary Trent.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. VanVleet and Anunoby are your wingmen. Achiuwa is out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Dragic in at the point guard. And for the 76ers, front court filled in by Green at 3 and Harris at the 4. Shake Milton is out there with Simmons. And it's Embiid in at the 5 down low. And the pace of this game, Chris, unlikely to be high. Both of these teams like to slow it down. And, Chris, as you know, run half-court sets.
Yeah, they don't want to turn this into a boat race. Chances will be limited, and it's crucial. In games like this, never win this tournament.
Now here's Embiid. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Green against Anunoby. Green kicks to Milton. Clock at 4. Outside for Simmons. Into the lane, and Simmons slams it in.
I like what Simmons looks to score, especially when he's slashing to the rim with purpose.
Toronto with the ball. VanVleet outside. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. About a minute played so far here in the first. Pass to Harris. And stolen by Siakam. Here's Van Vliet. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And an aggressive inside play there from Van Vliet. Not letting the foul deny him from getting the shot.
And along with production, this team really thrives on Van Vliet's leadership.
He sets a great example with his toughness, his dedication, and his teammates believe in him and believe they're going to win, partly because of him.
Now here's Embiid. And Harris wide open. He shoots, drains it from beyond the arc.
This is what the play's designed to do. Space the floor. Get Harris a look that he likes.
Siakam with it, outguarded by Simmons. The kick out to Dragic. Fires top of the key. Shot clock reset for Toronto. And the rejection by Embiid. Dragic against Simmons. Here's Milton. And a miss there on the triple. Toronto, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Wasted no time on that one.
By no means a volume shooter. Dragic picks his spots and is very solid from deep.
Now Milton. 9 points last game.
And love the size Milton gives them in the backcourt.
Yeah, Greg. He's 6'6" with a 7-foot wingspan. He's a good finisher in the lane. Great around the lane. Shot release. It might be a little low, but because of his height, it hasn't been a problem.
All free throws good for Milton.
He's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Dragic left side. Another miss by Dragic. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Tries it from 9. Embiid trying to break loose. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Well, it's all about the reach of Embiid. With his size, wingspan, he's a threat on the offensive glass.
Now here's Van Vliet. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Drives to the hoop. And Embiid with the block.
Physically, Embiid can take over the game. He's reached big block from him right there.
Simmons against Siakam. The offensive rebound. Basket counts. Simmons got his second bucket tonight. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
They deserve a lot of credit for the defense they've played in the paint here early. Contesting shots, blocking shots, just making life difficult on the opposing shooters in general.
And it doesn't look like they'll be giving up on any plays tonight either. Their offensive rebounding has also been equally as impressive.
On the clock. Here's Dragic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Embiid.
And Dragic came into the NBA with something on his resume that not many other rookies have. He has a ring from winning the Slovenian Pro League the year before he came to America.
And he makes both free throws. And throughout his career, Dragic has been a leader. It's a natural fit for him.
Duncan Robinson called him the ultimate leader. Dragic, leader of his national team for a decade now. Guy just embraces the responsibility of it all.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Raptors. Trailing by 2. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
Yeah, 2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
So we're going to say they're going to be familiar with each other, huh? But even so, these teams will learn about each other tonight. So much changes from year to year.
Passes to Embiid. Back to Simmons. From deep, Green. Simmons finds Green. The second chance effort. And the shot goes in from Embiid.
Slowing down Embiid. He powers right past the contact.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Out to the right wing. Here's Dragic. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
Harris against Siakam. It's good. Harris has got 5.
An aggressive move by Harris. A little contact there. He just powers through it.
And a wide open look for Siakam. No good on the triple. The 76ers leading by 4. Embiid inside. He's guarded by Dragic. Embiid, the pass to Harris. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Great look provided by Embiid. The big man. Drop it down.
So, timeout called here. The first for Toronto.
And when you bring up the process to Embiid, he just says, going.
Playing it a few times, and it's a process from making the playoffs. Another one for the conference finals, and another one just go to the finals. That doesn't even have you win a ring yet.
And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. You take a look at the Trailblazers. They ascend up the list to number 3 with some spirited play.
And right now for the 76ers, they've started the way we expected. Aggressive, relentless, just imposing their will upon lesser teams.
Now, here's Anunoby. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Dragic. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Simmons with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Here's Embiid. That one good for 2. Embiid's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
There's Dragic with the 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight. Simmons on the wing. He's guarded by Dragic. And they double up Simmons. And here's Harris from the arc. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for Joel Embiid. He's putting up about 12 points a game, 18 rebounds, and almost 4.5 blocks. And he does so much for this team, but it starts with the way he leads the offense.
Yeah, he's willing to take on the scoring load, and he's more than capable of delivering.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Andre Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. Seth Curry comes in for Shake Milton. And Maxey's subbed in for Ben Simmons. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Ken Burge is checked in for Precious Achiuwa. Chris Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. Barnes is checked in for OG Anunoby. And Trent subbed in for Goran Dragic. Now here's Curry. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Harris looking it over. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
You know, it's going to be tough to win when you give the other team 2nd and 3rd opportunities to score the ball.
Toronto calls timeout. Greg, for teams that are slow out of the gate, their fans can really be impatient and unforgiving.
Yeah, the media, too. I mean, I played New York, so in that town, you go big or you get talked about. And it happens in small towns as well. It's just a harsh reality of pro sports.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Tobias Harris. And it's Korkmaz in for Danny Green. Boucher finds Trent. Back to Boucher. Hands it from downtown.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Philadelphia leading by 7. Maxey passes to Curry. Here's Drummond. Covered by Birch. With the shot. And it's Drummond missing.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy. And theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Van Vliet can't get it to go. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. And Boucher sends it back. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Outside Curry. He takes it in. Makes it off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 9.
It's not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Van Vliet. It's Drummond with the rebound. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Now, here's Maxey, defended by Trent. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Ball stolen. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. It's hauled in by the 76ers. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
They certainly made their presence felt on defense. They were active and rejected a number of shots.
For three, it's picked off. Now the pass to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Stripped it away. Here we go, all alone. A finish. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Pass to Boucher. Back to Trent. Pass to Boucher. Shot clock at 6. Van Vliet outside. And the foul on Cambridge. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The 76ers leading by 13.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Thybulle.
2 minutes.
Drummond in the post. Covered by Birch. And that one's good. Drummond.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Toronto's gotten just 2 of 6 to over Thybulle. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. The 76ers leading by 19 points. It's Korkmaz in the corner. Now here's Thybulle. Covered by Van Vliet. 8 feet away. Drummond passes to Thybulle. Here's Korkmaz. Drills the three-pointer.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
And they'll keep possession. Tobias Harris, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the 76ers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. The smashing Slovenian Goran Dragic told us about his attack play.
Try to get inside the frame and collapse the defense, and then we spray the ball. And you know, our saying is good to great. You know, sometimes you have a good shot, but if you make an extra pass, you're gonna have a greater shot.
Greg, you love that unselfish style, don't you?
Yeah, he can definitely score, but you combine that with his passing and even more for the defense to worry about.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, 76ers pretty much in control here, it would seem.
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Well, credit to coaching. Some guys wouldn't have made those substitutions in the first quarter. Now it's paying off.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Philadelphia, the stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid. Ben Simmons is out there with Maxey, and it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. And it's Harris with the ball for the 76ers. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. And they double up Simmons. On the wing, Harris. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Precious Achiuwa.
I mean, it's difficult not to fall for Harris's pump fake. I mean, he's so clever at getting defenders off the ground and just simply going up and into the contact.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for Maxey. And Chris, one change we're seeing now, a lot less post-up scoring. Do you miss it?
I do miss it. He's 7 foot, close to the basket at times if you have a game. Got to win, but I love to see how players who do it effectively inside and outside. I mean, think about Embiid, think about Jokic. I mean, and on the whole, I love the way that the game has evolved, and I really miss the post-up because you have to have complete game, and I think we're rewarding skill and complete game now, so I think it's okay.
Now here's Embiid, following the miss by Pascal Siakam.
There's no fear in the eyes of Embiid. I mean, in fact, you could argue pressure situations make the big man perform better.
Now here's Trent. 17 points for him last game against Boston.
And it was the little things, too. I mean, getting to the line, finding ways to get his points any way possible.
Trent with it, defended by Milton. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Great positioning on the putback. Achua's got his second basket. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Simmons. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Milwaukee.
Yeah, and don't forget about his passing. I mean, he didn't forget about his teammates. He was spreading the ball all over the floor.
For 3, Harris. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Trent kicks to Dragic. Siakam passes to Dragic. There's the lob to the hoop. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal Siakam was the most improved player in 2019. He says, I love that I cannot be able to do something, but if I put in a lot of hours doing it, I can become good at it. The former 27th pick overall said, not to sound arrogant, but I saw this coming. Guys, he bet on himself.
He did. He was smart. He certainly put in the work. D.A., thank you.
The T-shirt. And their center, Nancy.
With a break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a look at this season's stingiest defensive teams. The 76ers, number 1.
And anybody who's a fan of defense has got to love this team. I mean, no one loves to see their name on top of that leaderboard as much as this coaching staff.
Outside, Green. The dish to Embiid. Shoots over Achua. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Green. Embiid's got 4 this quarter. Raptors have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far.
And certain guys post almost identical numbers year after year. Danny Green is one of them.
Yeah, Greg, I mean, the production has been very consistent since his 3rd season, but he also gives you intangible. Toughness, depth in the clutch. I mean, his coaches and teams trust him a lot.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Nice to see Simmons getting assertive like that and fighting his shot despite the contact.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Siakam outside. Pass to Dragic. Just 5 to shoot. The Raptors need to get a shot off. And Embiid with the block. And he recovers it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Simmons against Dragic. And the wide open shot from Green. Here's Embiid. On the wing, Milton. Outside, Simmons. Out to Harris. Philadelphia moving the ball around. A shot by Milton, no good. Pass to Trent. Back to Siakam. Inside, Achua, the pass to Dragic. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. The 76ers have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. The feed now to Embiid. Second shot opportunity, Harris. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Anunoby has the open look. Good on the three-point shot. Anunoby's got his first 3 points of the game.
And how about the court awareness there? Dragic, fantastic job spotting the wide open teammate.
Milton kicks to Green. Harris outside. Driving the lane. Simmons passes to Milton. Simmons inside. He's guarded by Dragic. A shot by Milton, no good. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
I mean, I flat out, I thought they looked overmatched. I thought they lacked aggressiveness and heart out there.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Dragic with it, now defended by Embiid. Dragic gets the bucket. Dragic has got 7 points in the game.
Nice move there by Dragic, navigating the paint well to find himself an open look.
Fans, right now, the loudest section gets free T-shirts.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Danny Green. Korkmaz checked in for Shake Milton. And Curry subbed in for Harris. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Kem Birch is checked in for Precious Achua. Chris Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. Barnes is checked in for OG Anunoby. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Goran Dragic. And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. And Toronto making a change here. Flynn's checked in.
Malachi Flynn.
Outside for Simmons. Over Flynn. And that one's good. Simmons got 6 points in the quarter.
They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
Outside Flynn. Barnes right side. Over Thybulle. Barnes can't get it to go.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. He's trying to force something is rarely a good idea.
Flynn with it. Passes it to Birch. And here is VanVleet. Over in the corner, Barnes. The pass to Boucher. Good on the triple. He has 6.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Pass to Drummond. Thybulle with the ball. Outside, Simmons. Here's Drummond. And he finishes nicely on the way. Drummond's got 6 points.
In the painted area, Drummond is a wrecking ball. He finishes through contact like it was nothing.
VanVleet outside. And he drives in. The shot will not fall. Simmons with the defensive effort. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And the free throw line was a problem spot for him in their last game. Really struggled up there.
Now here's Van Vliet. 17 points for him last game against the Celtics in Boston. Looking to end his cold spell, and the layup is up and in. Van Vliet's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Korkmaz passes to Drummond. Here's Korkmaz. Simmons inside. Covered by Flynn. They get it back. And Simmons kicks to Korkmaz. Philadelphia moving the ball over.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Curry. It doesn't go for him. And Toronto will go the other way with it. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And what you get with Barnes, Greg, tremendous versatility.
He gets others involved, Kevin. Plays great defense. Has an excellent feel for the games. He doesn't have to score to impact winning. But if you need points from him, the young fella can provide that as well.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Maxi's checked in. That's tipped. Now Flynn still looking for his first bucket in this one. With the floater, Birch. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Curry's shot is off.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Van Vliet with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Boucher passes to Van Vliet. With the drive, shoots over Curry. Birch kicks to Flynn. It's stolen by Curry. To the middle. And Boucher sends it back. A baseline J. It's hauled in by Thibault. 76ers shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done. Curry attacking. Korkmaz passes to Maxey. Driving in. A special move before the shot.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now here's Van Vliet. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Baseline J on the way.
And Drummond, a fearsome defensive presence. I mean, he can put you on your heels.
Raptors substitution. Sviatoslav Mikhailu.
One second left, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Philadelphia ball.
And a deep three from Curry. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Philadelphia, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, you know, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So got to keep shooting them. Hopefully we start making some of them.
You can't score until you shoot, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings.
Looking at Philadelphia, they've been pretty much the team we thought they'd be. They're kicking into high gear mode every night. I like how they don't take lesser teams for granted. Just a matter of keeping it up for the long haul.
And now let's look at how Joel Embiid played in that first half. I'd say incredible.
I used to love games like this, Ernie, when I was getting in that groove down low. It's me like he's taking charge, making barbecue chicken stew in the post. You got to get a body on him. It's going to be more of the same in the second half. Barbecue chicken stew alert.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. The forwards are Anunoby and Siakam. Right, Van Vliet out there with Dragic. And it's Achua in at the 5, roaming the paint. Van Vliet kicks to Dragic. Clock at 6. They get it back to the left side wing. Siakam for 3. Doesn't go that time.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they could do is try to get him more easy looks.
Pass to Embiid. To the inside. Ben Simmons gets the bucket. Simmons got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Philadelphia. And it's Dragic with the ball for Toronto. Van Vliet outside. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Again with the block. You've got to have a better effort against him.
Sending back everything.
We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Achua finds Dragic. Embiid against Siakam. She's over Embiid.
Hate to say it, he's dragging him down. Not a single bucket this game.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Now here's Embiid. He's got 10. And here's Green outside. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Green's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And he lobs it up toward the rim. The dunk by Achua. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Now here's Embiid. He's tightly guarded. Out to Harris for the 3. No good on that one. And Toronto will come the other way. Van Vliet outside. Siakam against Embiid. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. All that he gives them on offense, Siakam's ability, Greg, to switch defensively is key for this team.
And he can legitimately stay in front of guards on the perimeter. I mean, this guy contests shots without fouling. You love the combination of focus and strong fundamentals.
Now here's Simmons. 17 points in the game. Harris inside. Siakam's there. From 6 away. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. Driving inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Green. That's his first.
And a chance now to look at the schedule coming up for the Toronto Raptors. On Saturday, they'll be facing off against DeMarcus Cousins and the Detroit Pistons. And then on Monday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers.
And looking at the Utah matchup, you know they want to come out and make a big statement in that one. It won't be easy, but anything can happen.
And he makes the first.
After a quiet first couple seasons in the league, Siakam really took off in year 3 when he helped the Raptors win their first NBA championship.
Trent's checked in for Fred VanVleet. Both good from the line that time. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Passes it to Embiid. Back to Simmons. Shoots over Dragic. Simmons finds Milton. That one goes. Count it.
The pass first mentality is consistent in trying to use teammates for him.
Trent passes to Achua. Now here's Trent, defended by Milton. Chalk up 2 there. Trent's got his first 2 points of the night. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. The pass to Embiid. Anunoby against Green. Harris outside. 6 on the shot clock. Embiid kicks to Harris. And here's Green outside. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Siakam's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. A dunk by Achua.
Oh, man, challenging the defense inside with the pass. That's just good ball movement.
Now here's Simmons. 17 points in the game. Pass to Milton. Embiid with it. Covered by Achua. Here's Harris. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
I like when Harris attacks in the paint. He's got the size and length to make that work.
Siakam trying to free himself up. That one falls. Anunoby's got 5 points so far. Now here's Milton. He's covered closely. Harris up top. Outside, Green. Off target with his 3. For Toronto, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Anunoby, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the 3rd quarter. 4 of 8. Simmons against Anunoby. Kept alive. Tries again. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Defensive foul.
When you foul Simmons, you really got to foul him. You don't want to just mess around. He powers through.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Their inside game has been great tonight. So much of their scoring has come from the paint.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice.
That's his second.
All-Star Bradley Beal says we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second.
That one on Harris.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
And the 76ers with some changes. Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid, and it's Seth Curry in for Maxey. The Raptors also with a sub. Boucher is checked in. Now here's Curry. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Harris. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And a moment here to look at some of the stats for Ben Simmons. He's averaging 19 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. And what a force he is on the glass. Just inhales rebounds.
Well, he can go around his opponent, over his opponent, through his opponent. A true triple threat.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Danny Green. And it's Korkmaz in for Harris. To the paint, here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
And it's Simmons penetrating. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul. It's called on Toronto.
And you talk to Simmons' teammates, he sets the tone. He's vocal, and he leads by example.
And don't you notice, Chris, whenever the team has injuries, Simmons takes it upon himself to fill in the gaps.
But Kevin, no one to defer responsibility. I mean, some of his biggest games have been when he puts his team on his back and carries them across the finish line.
Now, here's Boucher. 6 points for him. Barnes looking around. And Siakam has it in the corner. Over Drummond. Siakam's shot is off. Philadelphia's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Right side, Simmons. Good on the shot. Simmons got 23 points. The Raptors have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6-13 from the field here in the third. Drummond working against Siakam.
76ers.
Even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Maxey's checked in for Philadelphia. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Drummond in the post, covered by Siakam. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Ken Burks is checked in for Pascal Siakam.
And don't get in Drummond's way when he's going for a rebound. He said he had to rough up a teammate for stealing his board.
Yeah, Greg, well, I mean, that's his bread and butter. Take a word of advice. Let the big man.
Barnes can't get it to go. The 76ers are gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. And that one's good. Korkmaz.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Now here's Barnes taking a look at his stat game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here. That's good from Barnes.
At the line for the Raptors.
And he makes the first but misses the second. Pass to Flynn. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. 6 to shoot. Here's Trent. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
There's the drive. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And let's quickly check in on the season's top rookie rebounders so far. You take a look at Barnes, one of the game's best, second in the league.
And, you know, rebounding was a skill that I thought would translate to the NBA for him. We knew he could board with the best of them, and he has not disappointed.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for the Raptors. Both shots good from the stripe. And the Raptors shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. Here he goes. Passes it to Barnes. He's looking for Boucher and finds him. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul of the game. And the bonus will go to the free throw line. This is his first free throw of the game.
Yeah, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80.
And here's Maxey. And there's the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. Maxey's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
VanVleet can't get it to go. Philadelphia's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Maxey passes to Thibault. Curry on the wing. The pass to Korkmaz. It's Drummond, high post. Pass to Maxey. to Drummond. With the clock winding down. Oh, and the jam by Drummond. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 14 rebounds.
The exceptional athleticism of Drummond on full display tonight. Just an unreal athlete.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 6, and it's sent back by Drummond. Fast break, Philadelphia.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
He can't hit that time. Good D by Barnes. And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 6.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
1:27 left to play in the third. Trent kicks to Boucher. Good D by Drummond. 76ers shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Pass to Maxey. Going inside, here's Thibault. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Count that bucket. Van Vliet's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And what a tool for Van Vliet to have. We know he is great driving it, so when he's using the pull-up, it's really effective.
Now, here's Thibault. Korkmaz passes to Maxey. Feeds it to Drummond. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second.
Drummond's just his ridiculous frame poses a lot of problems for defenders. You can't fault them for resorting to hacking him right there.
The Raptors making a switch here. Achua's checked in. Now the Raptors moving it up. Passes it to Van Vliet. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do. Make matters worse.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Drummond. Now here's Embiid, covered by Achua. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And stolen by Achua. Van Vliet outside. Over Maxey. And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for the 76ers. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. And we'll be back with you shortly. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. We've got Reed. Shake Milton is out there with Korkmaz. And it's Niang in at the four. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Milton with it. There's the pass to Niang. And the NBA introducing new measures to discourage fan misconduct, greater security, and pursuing legal action, Chris, when that line is crossed.
Yeah, Kevin. We're living in interesting times, my friend. People may need to blow off steam, but I'll tell you this, the players are here to entertain, but not as punching.
Here's Korkmaz. He's guarded by Anunoby. Outside Flynn. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Here's Mikhailuk. Off target from outside. Here's Korkmaz. Now Milton. Pass to Korkmaz. Here's Joe. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Reed.
At the line for Philadelphia, Paul Reed.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Reed. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Flynn. Down low. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays it.
Milton the pass to Reed. Now here's Milton. Covered by Flynn. Now here's Milton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one drops for him. Here's Mikhailuk. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Flynn. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Reed. You know, Chris, no one wants to see play stopped for a coach's challenge, but is that inconvenience outweighed by ensuring it was the right call?
It definitely is, Kevin. You know, we'd rather get the calls right than just be quick. Quality over quickness. That's how I like to think. But, you know, definitely, you don't want those calls all the time. But, yeah, late in the game, you need it. Guys work too hard.
Now, here's Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. And it's Reed pulling it down. The 76ers shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Here's Korkmaz. And the pass to Joe. Here's Niang. Korkmaz kicks to Reed. Goes back up. Back to Korkmaz. Pass to Milton. Good. Nice job down low. Milton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
To the inside. Pass to Gillespie. Fires from 14. And it's Reed pulling it down. 76ers have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Passes to Milton. There's the pass to Joe. Now here's Milton. T right on him. 9 feet out. Can't hit that one. So the Raptors will take it the other way.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
Shots good by Watanabe.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He could be an ace when he gets a good look at 3.
Now here's Milton. Covered by Flynn. Here's Reed. Got a piece of it. And here is Flynn to the middle. Watanabe passes to Mikhailuk. Chris, you made the postseason all 7 years with the Kings. Deep playoff runs, sensational play. Talk about the chemistry on those teams.
Well, chemistry was very important, Kevin. I knew that being the leader of the team, that it was incumbent upon me to make sure all players felt comfortable. Not only that you would hold them accountable, but that you would include them. You know, we were a family. Shout out to all my fellas that I played with. I wanted to make them better. I hope I did. They all made me.
And here are the Raptors now after the Sixers pick up 2. Greg, last season, we saw a lot of opinions about the play-in tournament, especially from players. Where did you fall on that thinking?
Well, I'm going to put on my fan hat right now, Kevin, and I thought it was exciting. I mean, seeing the stakes get raised for those teams that are right on the edge, I think it brings more interest for teams. But if I was still playing, I probably wouldn't like it if I had locked up the playoffs and still had to go play to earn a berth. Clearly a foul.
That free throw, no good. Goran Dragic is checked in for Toronto.
Shake Milton.
And the second free throw, good. And here are the Raptors now. Siakam with it. Top of the key, Dragic. Back to Siakam. 5 to shoot. And it's sent back by Drummond. And they get it back.
Hard work on the boards. A lot of competition for that one. But he's got the limp to be the first one, too.
Now here's Simmons. Defense is right there. On the wing, Milton. Harris against Flynn. And there's the call on Tobias Harris. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
That's only the first turnover, guys. He's been safe as an option for them at the offensive end.
The Raptors have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the 4th quarter. Now Dragic. Outside Flynn. Back to Dragic. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn. Flynn's got 3 assists tonight.
Look, that's a nice play. You need low post scoring to keep your offense balanced.
Now here's Simmons. Left side Harris. Over Siakam. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Pass to Watanabe. Nice move. That shot off. 76ers shooting just 30% from the field here in the 4th. Drummond passes to Korkmaz. On the wing, Harris. Greg, player movement is always a constant in the NBA, but with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right? Just a few years ago. The Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it, but it sure keeps things interesting.
It's tipped, and they're able to recover. Here's Drummond. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
He attacks the glass with a ferocity that you have to see to believe. Rebounding, that's his forte.
Dragic the pass to Birch. Lets it go from deep. And Goran Dragic hits from deep.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His 2nd 3 of the game.
Now here's Milton. Pass to Korkmaz. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Raptors. Siakam's got 6 rebounds in the game.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. Good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Doesn't go for him.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. There's Siakam. Shakes him. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 5 rebounds tonight. Korkmaz passes to Harris. over Siakam. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Andre Drummond picks one up. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. Don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
Trent finds Siakam. Now, here's Anunoby, defended by Milton. Passes it to Dragic. Clock at 6. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Andre Drummond picks one up.
And we don't normally see Dragic inside, but credit to the Slovenian for not shying away from the trees.
Achua, he's checked in for Kem Birch, and he makes that one.
Letting a guy sneak by for a putback off a free throw, that is inexcusable.
Now, here's Maxey, guarded closely. Here's Drummond, and oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded by Dragic. Maxey passes to Thibault. Now, Milton. Over to the wing. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Maxey, no good. And so Siakam will bring it up for Toronto.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the 76ers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And we watched him all night long. No one could really stop him. Just another excellent game it was for Ben Simmons.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Now, here's Milton. He's guarded closely. Here's Korkmaz. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You can tell they wanted that one. I know that's it.
Precious Achua.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they want.
So it's Toronto now. Right side, Dragic launches it. And again, Toronto with the triple.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You see more teams doing this nowadays. We all are firmly entrenched in the era of the 3-ball.
Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us as New Balance presents our player of the game, Ben Simmons.